Hello and welcome to Furryearsworld, where we are back in Stoneblock 3 land. And tonight, I think it is night. I'm saying tonight because it is quite late at night. It's 8 o'clock. Good Lord above. Everything back here is doing stuff. It's not doing what we wanted. It's less than ideal. We're still getting stuff out of here, which is good. What we want to do at some point, we're gonna probably just have this auto pulverizing straight into the crushing wheels, because that kind of makes sense to me, and it saves a step of moving things around and waiting and being relying on me. Basically, is something we want to avoid. Having me as a critical component of any system is something we fastidiously want to avoid. We need more iron. We've got 32 iron ore that we got from a quest. Let's bang that in there and let that cook off. We've got our steel being cooked off. So now we have the option to make proper wires. We don't need the dangly industrial craft wires that we're currently using and are working very well. I shouldn't criticize them. They are doing the job we need to do. But we may need to move stuff around with pipes and stuff, and that could be more problematic. Given that we don't really know how the pipes work, I'm sure there's a lot of functionality there. I'm confident there will be a plethora of functionality there, but I just don't know what it is. We're putting the steel in there for the time being. I will forget where that is, which is bad. Bad of me, I know that. But there isn't room in here now, or in here, or in here. We do need to invest, and the trees will help us when we get trees. With the invest in some storage drawers, which might end up over here somewhere, because we need to pull all of the crap that's going on there and all of the crap that can potentially go on here into storage drawers, which is going to be a big thing. I'm not entirely sure, because I don't definitively know how we're getting to everywhere we need to be, because redstone is currently not available to us, other than hammering, which we're not going to go down that route. We can't pulverize our way to redstone, so we have to find another way to get redstone that isn't any of this nonsense, and I'm not entirely sure what that way is. So we need to establish what's going on there, but we also need to go that away and see what's going on down there, because apparently, according to the good book, and we have the good book, the nether starts 1,000 blocks out. I'd like to get to the nether, but I also want to get down to deep slate so we can tick another box. The hammer is looking okay. The axe is looking okay. So we've probably got enough there. We just need some armor if we're going to go that way and deal with the nonsense that's going on down there. We don't have enough iron yet. We've got some coal though, so we can make torches, because we've only got 3 torches left. 3 torches is not enough to deal with the dungeon. It's not. You could try and spin it any way you like, but 3, it's not going to be enough. It's just not. There we go. 55. That's a better number. That's a better number. That should get us some progress in the dungeon. We might die horribly. I'm very laid back about that. I'm kind of resigned to dying horribly in this mod pack. It seems intent on you know, my death. Not thrilled about that. Can we split that and double down? Because I think splitting and double downing might speed the process up, because we do need to make some armor so that we don't die horribly. Let's make some pantaloons. We've got a helmet of sorts, so we don't need to go mad on the helmet. And enough to make some boots as well. Yeah, enough to make some boots as well. So that's pretty good round of iron usage there. The rest of the iron can go in there for now. So we got pants, that, and that. Okay, we don't look terrible. We don't look terrible. It'll do. We've got nothing bauble-y we can go to. So let's head on out. That's not how we do that. Let's do that. There we go. Let's head on out. It's a long tunnel, this one, but it doesn't go out to 1,000 blocks. It really doesn't go out to 1,000 blocks. And we need to go out to 1,000 blocks. We need to explore. We need to see everything and do everything. And I apologise for the sniffing. I've been doing woodwork all day and I have got a nose full of sawdust. It happens. And that wood makes me sneeze for some reason. That wood is very resinous and damp, and it just makes me sneeze a lot. It's unpleasant. Are those blocks of iron? Those are blocks of iron. I'm sure we needed blocks of iron for something. We may have just been trying to save space. I shouldn't have brought all my iron with me down here. That was probably a mistake. So we are about a quarter of the way to the Nether when we hit this dungeon here. About a quarter of the way. Yeah, that's a quarter of the way to the Nether. It all works in concentric ringage. You know, the whole ringage thingage. Then we go up here a ways. We've got water dripping through the ceiling. Of course we do. And then we come around this corner. And there's more crap lying everywhere. We've just left little piles of crap everywhere. I thought that was a zombie then. I was about to poop myself. Then we got boxes full of weird nonsense and stuff. And we've got spawners and dungeon bits and bobs and stuff. Bit of a soggy mess in here, not gonna lie. Could you put a torch down? No, because they're half blocks. Great. Is there anywhere we can put a torch down? Up there. That'll do. I hear critters. Was there another spawner? No, there wasn't. I thought there was another spawner over here. I may have been wrong about that. There's a spawner there. And there are tripwires. So that's fun. Do we have a weapon? We have this. This'll do. This is kind of a weapon. What do these tripwires do? Nothing now. Right, mate. You got a spawner down there, sir? Coming to play? You are. What about you? Oh, that scared the crap out of me. I think we need to kill these spawners. Wow, they are hard. We need to be more killy. And these spawners are not easy to break. Presumably that's what's spawning the bad dudes. I don't know. Don't definitively know. Another spawner? Nope. We'll throw down another torch. Another spawner? Nope. Throw down another torch. Something somewhere is making some weird noises. What is in here? Arrow of poison. Yeah, I'm glad we're not, you know, heavily interacting with the arrows of poison. There were two dudes that spawned in here, and I'm a little concerned that we've only broken one spawner. Ah! I forgot to break that one as we came past. As we come did past, I forgotted to break that one. They take a lot of breaking. I'm not happy about that. While I'm busy breaking these, the world around me is just filling up with bad critters. That's a lot of nonsense going up there. Another one of these clowns. Hi. Oh, another two of these clowns. Yeah, this could be a bad place for me. The crossbow, if it is such a thing that we can make, might be a boon to the weary traveller here. could do with an Eye of Ender, but I don't think I'm going to get one from these bozos. From Curly, Larry and Mo here. Come on. There you go. I think their spawn rate is just a little bit higher than my kill rate. Ow. Son of a bitch. Got a bit of a love nudge in there. Yeah, definitely getting some love nudges in here. He's a skilled drowned. Oh, he's reflective, that's why. He'll be dead in a second. Reflect that, you son of a bitch. Someone shooting at me? Yes. Oh, it's Trident Boy. Trident Boy's having a pop. Trident Boy is having a pop. Yeah, this room's going to be difficult to deal with. Unfortunately. It is... Where is he now? Oh, he's right there. Okay, I'm nearly dead. Bail. Ow. He hurt me so very, very much. Hopefully he can't get up there. Otherwise, we're in a world of pain. Let's swap for the carrots. That might be a better choice. I need to be able to be more killy. So, we can come so far, but we need, for the next step, we need to be more killy. So we've learned that much. Sure I saw something then. It's all these wires hanging from the ceiling that are just freaking me out a bit. That probably needs to go. I'm going to light it up, but it probably needs to go. And I feel like we should just somehow block this water off as well. But we haven't, so let's go back. Alright, so we need to be more killy. We've found a room that we can not get into, that we can not gain access to because we are not killy enough. Do we push this on a little further? Should we take the hammer out? Just smashing our way, because we've got to go out to 1,000 blocks at some point. So let's just do that little bit of smashy now. We're only going to get about 50 blocks out of this hammer, but that's closer to you know, success, win, victory, all of the good stuff. It is going to antagonize the locals a little bit, but that can't be helped. I'm just hoping we don't dig into something that we don't want to dig into, because that could ruin our day. We don't like our day ruined. We've had a nice day. I've been pottering and tinkering all day. And for once on a Saturday, I've not actually been asleep. Which is staggering for me. It's taken 3 cups of coffee to keep me going, but I haven't been to sleep. It might be nice to come up in this dungeon in an area that's not soaking wet. You know what I mean? Not that I've got anything against things being soaking wet. It's just not where I want to be. Right, things could get a little ugly now, because we are below that room we were just trying to fight our way through. And there was a descent down into that room. Looks like we're okay. I had a feeling we'd be digging into it. Digging into the wet stuff, but looks like we're through it. So that's gone pretty well. It looks like that dungeon pretty consistently follows a level, so we don't need to worry about it too much. We've added another 100 to our journey to 1,000, so that's also a bonus. Okay, that's the hammer gone. Nice. Let's just wend our way back. Can we lose? We might lose. I don't know where we're going to lose it. Can we dig a little hole over here and lose it over here? I just want to lose some of this cobblestone because I don't think we need to rock it round all over the place. Switch to the iron. Throw, 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 throw. I don't want that. Don't want that. We'll take the string back with us because string, kind of useful. Kind of, maybe, a little bit on the useful side. Andesite is good. Kush, we keep that. What is this? A tripwire hook. Don't know why. I feel like keeping that. I don't know why. Some part of me wants to keep the tripwire hook. It's a true story. It is. Feel that that might be important to us. In some way, shape or form. If we had the resources, we could build a big old choo-choo down here, but we don't, so we can't. We are going to have to build a better way of travelling, because this is not going to... No, this doesn't do it for me. This doesn't float my boat. This is tedious. The whole walking thing, it sounds exhausting. Can't be doing with it. So yeah, I could do with a couple of Eyes of Ender, really. I think we can get away with one. Actually, we can get away with none at the moment. There is an option on the water that we can do to make things work better for us. We need the tree to grow. Grow, you little bugger, grow. Step one of the whole making life better job is tree growth, I think. I think that's where we're going to start our processes. We've only got 3 saplings. I don't mind. I'm not sad about that. There we go. You get some pretty crappy trees down here. I think that's probably because we are down here. I think that's playing a big contributing factor to the crappy trees that we're getting. I'm imagining... And, you know, I tend to make up stories to justify my own thinking. I'm imagining the tree is calculating the space it's got, and it's going, I'll build a whopper, and the space it's got is going to go, no you won't. So the tree goes, right, I'm building a runt. Because it has a big hissy fit and sulks. That's what I'm imagining. That's the whole Minecraft conversation that I'm picturing in my head. Right, we need to now make some storage drawers. How much wood did we get out of that? 51. We should probably push for a stack. I think a stack is probably the way forward. Have we got any flint on us? We have. So if we pop that in there, and that in there, we get our axe back fully repaired, and we can carry on with the tree dance. That was my concern with the trees. That the axe, whilst, you know, being really useful, would break. And then wouldn't be really useful anymore. And if it's not being really useful, what is it being? Not really useful. Yep, another scrubby tree. Scrubby tree is fixed. Yes, yes. Go on, tree. Go on, tree. There you go. Wrong button. That one. They're close to each other. They are close to each other, those buttons. But, yeah. No prizes for furriers. Eat the cake. Nice. How are we doing? We are doing... We've got a stack. Nice. Good, 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 good. 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 You can have the saplings. Do you have saplings too? No. Do you have saplings? No. Do you have saplings? You do. Okay. We're going to ignore that fact that we've got saplings in 2 different boxes. Even though that is gross stupidity right there. Plenty of string now. Tripwire hook. Nobody place to live for the tripwire hook. So it might go in. I don't know. I don't know where we put the tripwire hook. It's going there because reasons and stuff is why the tripwire hook is going there. So we want to look in the book, the good book, the glorious good book. We want to have a look in the book. We didn't do any of this. About storage. Functional storage. Make a drawer. Okay. That's what I'm thinking. The draws might be a win. Backpack might be good too. That boosts my carry capacity. So let's look at draws, shall we? D-R-A-W. Draw. We got this. So we need a chest surrounded by wood, and that will get us a draw. So if we make all of that wood into wood, like that, and then we go to a crafting table, because we can't do it not from a crafting table, Furry. You know these things, Furry. Stop being a munchkin. We've got 8 boxes, and then we surround that with wood, and we get 8 draws. That's how the game works. We do that again, we got 8 boxes, and then we got 8 draws. So that's 16 draws in total, and that will really, really help our cause here. So let's lay these down. No, there we go. Okay, that's all good. We'll throw a torch down in front of this lot, because otherwise we're going to have problems. That's probably too close. Let's put it there. That's good. I'm a little concerned about the light levels, but F7 says we're good. And if F7 says we're good, we're good. Right, so we want to look at what we've got in our boxes here. All of this shit, apatite, fluorite, niter, earth slime crystal, sky slime crystal, amethyst shard, nether quartz, lapis, 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 because we've got a lot of lapis. Can all go in drawers. Didish, didish. That's my book. I need that back. Niter? Sure. It's annoying that everything's in a bad place in my inventory. If we build a draw controller, which I don't know if we can, we might not have enough resources for that. Because we do need to find a way to get to dust, which we haven't got yet. Once we've got that, I think we're going to be in a better position for everything that we need to do. That didn't go well. Why isn't that just taking everything from my inventory? I'll accept that it's not taking everything from my inventory, but I would prefer it to take everything from my inventory. And this is just going to free us up space in these boxes, which is kind of critical to us at this point. More lapis, yes. Bone meal. Anything else in there that we feel could get moved out? Golden, no. Cinnabar, definitely. Cinnabar is a sack of turd. Never really found any massively valuable uses for Cinnabar. Sulfur can go. Okay, that's all good. This is all good stuff to not be cluttering up the world for us. Gotta love. Yeah, it's not. I'm hoping the controller will make that work better, because right now I am not pleased with the performance we're getting out of that. I don't want to have to click in everything. I'm also surprised that inventory tweaks isn't fixing the inventory as I'm moving these things around. Okay, so that's taken a lot of chaff out of the storage system, and I think a lot of that's to do with sand that we've been sifting, and this looks a lot better now. Not great, but better. Obviously we're going to need more storage drawers for metals, nascent metals, which we could maybe bring a second wall down here of storage drawers for success, win victory there. But we still need to find a way to get to dust, and we are not. We need the compacting drawers as well. It wants me to make compacting drawers. Compacting drawers are... Ooh, there's pistons and all kinds of shenanigans going on there. Compacting drawers are good. I don't rate them, but they are good. They are conceptually a good thing. There is no draw controller. Looking at this. Functional storage. Let's have a look at functional storage. At functional storage. There's got to be something in here that you know is good. Armory cabinet. Linking tool. Links a drawer to a controller. Ah, controller extension. Storage controller. Okay. Okay. So we can have a controller and then link it. That's different. That's a different way of doing things, which is interesting. Do they still have voiding drawers? Is that a thing? Copper? Doesn't look like there's voiding drawer. Oh, there it is. The void upgrade. And that is made with obsidian surrounding the draw block. Which is fine. Because if we can void drawers, that's going to be good. Because then we can just pour stuff into the drawer and everything works wizard and tickety-boo and stuff. And that's good. So we need to make a compacting drawer, just the one, just to tick the box. So that's stone, which I think we do have. In here. We do have some stone. Can we make some pistons? We need 2 pistons, and I think we've got 2 redstone, which would do the job we need it to do. Do we have 2 iron? We do. Alrighty, let's crack on. Don't know if we've got enough wood. Yeah, we can soon fix that. Another scrub tree, of course. Of course, it's another scrub tree. Nice. Grew big, grew strong. Apparently, it met some agreeable tree maths. But you gotta get behind that a bit sometimes. We have got that, and that's all we've got in the weird stick line. The weird stick line is just weird. I'm not gonna joke, lie, whatever about that. That is just weird. We need to turn all that into wood, which is fine. We can. I think it's that, and then that, and we need 2 of them, don't we? 2 is better than not 2 when you need 2. Just, you know, observational stuff. We need a drawer in the middle of it all, which is box surrounded by wood. Like that. That gives us a storage drawer. And then we just go bosh. Iron and... Does it matter at all? At all? I don't know. I don't know if it matters at all. Does it matter at all? I mean, if I have to build it manually, so be it. Okay, that should have ticked a box. Yes, it does. Nice. Okay, we got functional storage ticked. We're going to pop this down over here somewhere, and maybe we'll do something with it later. I don't know. I don't know. I'm making this up as I go along. Right, that's there, and we put things in there, and it potentially compresses it, and you know, we could move a lot of gravel in there and do gravel compression and that kind of thing. But that's ticked a box for us, and the box that we have ticked is that one. Now it wants us to make a storage controller and an armory cabinet, and I kind of want to go down that route. I do kind of want to go down that route. Those are... Is stone an option there? I have no clue. Stone, yeah, stone is an option there. Okay. I was worried then. I was like, it's throwing all these options at me and I don't know which one we can go for. That doesn't fit. We've got the high speed increase module and the medium speed increase module. Which is a problem because... all of this, what's the correct terminology here? Shit is just taking up too much room now. Maybe we could take the 2 books out, move them over nearer the smeltery, where their relevance is relevant. Do we have a box near the smeltery? We do. Nice. You can have your 2 books, where your relevance is relevant. Even though basically we haven't touched the smeltery since forever, it's relevant over there. But I think for Furryearsworld for now, that is enough. So we are going to go with a cheery old ta-ta for now.